Outside now, it is the weekend upon us. A live look over Bentonville. Let's check in with Matt now with a check of the forecast. We do have some, well, really warm and humid this weekend.
I tell you what, it definitely feels more like July. If mom likes summer weather, this is her weekend for Mother's Day. But we've got to try to time out when we're going to get some rain and when we're going to be dry this weekend. I tell you what, it's not an easy task because we're in a very tropical Florida-like environment where we get these random pop-ups throughout the day. I think especially this weekend, Saturday afternoon and Sunday afternoon will be those main timings to watch out for a couple pop-ups. It looks like for now the mornings will be a bit drier. Right now, we're dry other than a couple little downpours in parts of Crawford County. I'll show you radar in just a second. We're in the 80s. We're well into the 80s. It's humid. It sometimes feels more like the mid to upper 80s when you factor in the mugginess. Lots of clouds across 5 country too. You get a couple sun breaks here and there. And we've been watching these little pop-ups, but they've really struggled so far. You look westbound, this yellow color shows you a severe thunderstorm watch across Oklahoma and extends south into Texas. We're watching this storm system is actually the same one that produced the storms that we had in Oklahoma City with those multiple tornado touchdowns last night. The warm front really has not moved the past couple of hours. It's kind of been delayed. And so towards the south, we've got some hailstorms. Towards the north, we've got a tornado watch and several tornado warnings. This same storm system is still impacting us for the weekend, but the problem is it's going to be hanging out kind of around us, giving these chances for pop-ups. But it looks like throughout the weekend, the severe chances will start to go down overall. This thing's going to start to occlude and wrap up, and it's going to start to weaken the severe chances, but just keep the downpour chances in place. So that's some good news. At least severe threats will not be high this weekend. This evening, though, there will be a very low severe risk for us. Not zero, but it is low. Right now, we're mainly dry, but throughout the rest of the evening, there could be a couple pop-ups. Not everyone will get one, but don't be surprised if you do. There could be a few rumbles of thunder, too, going into the overnight hours. In the River Valley, we're going to watch those storm chances also increase as temperatures very slowly try to inch out of the 80s and just fall to the 70s. All right, so Mother's Day weekend, what can we expect? We've got that system sitting west, flinging isolated storms at us every once in a while. We think tomorrow, for Saturday, there's about a 40% chance, a little bit higher than what we have on Mother's Day. Mother's Day, there will probably be more of a break. There could still be an isolated pop-up in the afternoon. But otherwise, guys, it's just going to be very warm and humid. It's just checking temperatures. We're very close to what Tampa and Orlando are going to be having for Mother's Day, but right here at home. Severe threats for tomorrow, too, are very low. Notice how they stick in Oklahoma. They're closer to where the heart of the storm system is. That warm front continues to send the warmth, but the severe threats should say mainly towards our west for the weekend. That's some good news. So your Saturday's time frame, we've got temperatures in the 60s, very muggy to start. We'll end up in the low 80s later throughout the afternoon. In the River Valley, we'll start in some 60s, but quickly warm to the 70s and 80s. Watch out for a stray pop-up shower throughout the day. Mother's Day, mid-80s in northwest Arkansas, just a 30% chance, mainly in the afternoon. River Valley, same story. About a 30% chance in the afternoon, stray storm, but temperatures warming up big time, well into the 80s, the humidity's all the way through the weekend. But next week, a cold front slowly makes its way in, and we'll start to drop temperatures a little bit, but it's also going to help drop the humidity, so it's not going to feel as muggy out there. But I tell you what, all the way through Mother's Day, you'll feel the heat. The question is, how far into the 80s, Darren, do we go?
Why does it have to be on Mother's
Day?
The
warmest.
Have all your activities in the morning, and then in the afternoon, sit around and not do anything.
Yeah, just watch out for a downpour.
Exactly, yeah. All right, Matt, thanks. Insects could be a game changer in the fight to protect the planet. Coming up.